This week, NCIS. Origins made progress in revealing why narrator Gibbs continues to find meaning in the story he tells us about her, also known as Special Agent Lala Dominguez. A young version of a character that would make an appearance in the first episode of the NCIS mothership and continued to reappear occasionally to this day was briefly shown to us along the way. In the opening narration of this episode, Gibbs, Mark Harmon, revealed that Lala, Mariel Molino, would eventually tell him that she felt imprisoned in a box, one that appeared to be getting smaller. She is obviously affected by things like Frank's, Kyle Schmid, suggestion that she is a workplace distraction for Gibbs, Austin Stowe. However, Lala is not in a haste to express her feelings to Proby. Instead, she is still annoyed by the case from last week, in which Gibbs pulled a gun on two jerks who were berating her. To celebrate the former receiving approval for her profiling program, Lala goes out for a girls' night with Vera, Diane Rodriguez, and Mary Jo, Tyla Abercrombie. Lala is paged about NIS work, so she goes to her car. However, the man she was sort of dancing with follows her and gets into the passenger seat without her permission. Lala tells the man to leave, pointing out that she has a partner and job to accomplish. She abruptly pulls the stranger in for a kiss and more, after a switch flips for her. Lala is noticeably off that entire evening and the following day, and she is not herself when she arrives at the crime scene with lipstick smeared. No, Gibbs, giving her a bowl of cereal won't make her better. However, they go ahead and probe into the murder of a Navy one who had access to military secrets, which was staged to appear like a suicide. Sax Wheeler, Patrick Fischler, is asked by Franks to rely on his FBI contact for information the Bureau has about the probable buyer. The G-Man waves over his young coworker Tobias, as in Fornell, as Franks and Wheeler meet up with the FBI source in a Mexican restaurant that is packed with law enforcement officers. Lucas Dixon, whose other TV credits include episodes of The Tick and Blind Spot, plays the younger Joe Spano persona who Gibbs will first meet in the NCIS series opener. Lala joins Gibbs to coach Proby through his first undercover operation when the chance arises for him to pretend to be the one purchasing the stolen Navy intelligence. Gibbs, who is apprehensive, really needs the help. The two watch for the sale as a glamorous Lala poses as Gibbs' date at a posh pub. Abrupt hugs are made to avoid Gibbs' dentist, and faces are cupped to view the cover. Gibbs is eventually asked to meet with the seller in a back room. Neither agent is aware that their backup from the SWAT squad was been called away for another assignment. Therefore, nothing happens when Lala repeatedly signals SWAT's intrusion with the code phrase, "Congratulations." Furthermore, Lala's wire is one way, and this is 1991. The vendor and his henchman sense a rat when Gibbs' briefcase full of "show me" money counts up light. While tipsy, Lala snatches a gun and takes down the thugs who have a handgun aimed at her partner. Gibbs acts quickly and holds an ice pick, which she had skillfully slid to him, to the seller's neck. Lala later overhears the NIS locker room discussing how attractive she looked in her undercover clothing, but she deflects it with equally improper remarks of her own, as she often does. That's the box in which she's stuck.